CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 19 of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Last time, we defeated the Chica and restored the light of Aether to Torvis's temple. So anyways, without further ado, let's get going. So anyways, let's head over to the Sacred Path. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm going to the right place. Yeah, I just head back to Umos. Well, look who's back. Come to beg for mercy, Samus? Well, too bad, because I have no mercy, just like I have no soul. You see those two dead Luminoth that are right by that door, Samus? There's a reason why I have not buried their bodies. Because I don't want to. They are my playthings, Samus. They amuse me. They're like my version of a lawn gnome. Yeah, just Umos using dead bodies like a lawn gnome. Okay, so anyways, without further ado, yeah, I was just getting a little spooked by the sound, by the audio. But anyways, let's go into this portal. So anyways, I always get a little nervous with this part of the game because. Not because of anything environmentally with Dark Aether, but because this area introduces just arguably just an enemy that just has always disturbed me a little, you know? Yes, Dark Commandos! Yes, they're the truly disturbing factor. Okay, so anyways, where are you? Ah, freaking. There. Okay, so anyways, let me just check my little guide. Okay, and enter through there. Into the portal. Yep. We're going the right way. Okay, so anyways. Go in here and we're going to get Darka now because you go over here and guess what? Dark Talon Metroid. Darkling possessed energy parasite. Symbiote makes target stronger in battle. Vulnerable to concussive blast. Dislikes bright light. The Ing are fascinated by Metroids and their connection to Phazon. It is not a shared fascination, as the Metroids will attack Ing on sight. Recognizing their strength, Ing Darklings have possessed a number of Metroids, turning them into powerful soldiers of the Horde. I know. I'm coming. No. Ah! Boom. Yeah, even though they're like, oh, they just like bright light. No. You just want to go in and just blast them with your standard dark beam. Just, remember, they're at their core, they're Metroids. Yeah, you'd think that the Ing would be a little more sparing of basically pirate commandos, basically, considering that they're highly sought after, basically. I could just imagine a Hunter Ing just getting pissed off. He's like, I want to possess a pirate commando, damn it! Well, now no one's getting him. Okay. And any others? It's just, I'm sorry, it's just like get freaked out when a Metroid clings to you. Boom. Okay. It sucks to be the space pirate. Seriously, the space pirates just have not been having good luck in Talon. Not Talon, in Aether. Seriously, when it comes to gathering Phazon, these guys just, it is not their time. Okay, so anyways. Ugh, I don't like this. Essentially having to platform while basically juggling this sort of nonsense, you know, having to deal with the Metroids. I don't like the Metroids in this game because basically they cling to you out of nowhere Come on. There. And jump over here. Another upgrade. Okay, just one more missile remains in the Temple Grounds area. And we're actually going to be getting it very soon. In fact, I believe that there should be a portal somewhere. Yeah, I think the portal is in the next room over. Yeah, let me guess. Did the space pirate who was that that commando that was being dragged off? Was that the one who wanted to domesticate the Metroids? Yeah, basically the guy, go my Metroids, stop them! And then basically the Metroids just attack. It's like that one episode of American Dad where basically Steve wanted to get revenge on just Haley and Klaus for insulting his bees. So he basically tries to stick the hive on him only for the bees to just rebel against him. Okay, anyways, that is not a good thing. That right there. Ingstorm, Cluster of Corrosive Darklings. These are, ironically enough, some of the deadliest enemies you will encounter in the game, because these things can just tear right through you. Contact with target swarm not recommended. Capable of corroding steel. The Ingstorm is a collective swarm of tiny ing. When blended together, they can emit destructive energy that, over time, can break down the most durable of alloys. Basically, and that breakdown is fast. Luminoth subject expired 1.2 centicycles ago. Target Luminoth shares DNA code with other dead Luminoth in area. She's the daughter of that Luminoth. Scans indicate she died from exposure to Ingstorm particles. Subject expired 1.2 centicycles ago. Target Luminoth shares DNA code with other dead Luminoth in the area. He's the father of that Luminoth. Scans indicate that they died within moments of one another, most likely from exposure to Ingstorm particles. Yeah, as you can see, not exactly the friendliest thing. Okay, so I know that we gotta make our way back to the landing site. Listen. So anyways, this door. Sonic security system. Basically, we're gonna need better gear. And it's gonna involve that node right there. Okay, so anyways, yeah, let's just gather and get out of here. Yeah, anyways, this part of the game always gets a little finicky with me. Just like how the Grapple Guardian area of Torvis Bog can get me. What the? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some disconnect. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens. Essentially, it's like the Wii controller version of just my my Switch Pro controller basically acting up. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, War Wasps have a use. Well, there you go. If you ever want a use for the War Wasp, there you are. Yes, this is it. Yeah, you gotta get the Dark Visor. And there we are. And the space barracks are like loon time. It's just that one. He's not even doing anything with the computer. He's just standing there. Okay, and we're not gonna waste our good ammo on you. You're worth the good ammo. Yeah, leave it to the space pirates to try to take advantage of a situation. Anyways, now that we have the double jump, not only can we navigate around this area a lot easier, we can also do this. Jump on top of the ship and grab the final missile in this area. Okay, so anyways, let me just turn my page. Okay, and with that, we can now move on to our next area. Okay. Yeah, did we scan that? Yep. Yeah, basically the space pirates just, we're gonna claim the tunnel, we're gonna claim the corridor, this is our victory, darn it! Yeah, that beam of light, we can't do anything with it for the time being, but we'll be back for it. Kind of odd that they'd have a purple translator node here, especially considering that you need green to get to this point. The Sky Temple. We learned that the ruler of the Ing dwelled in a place dubbed the Sky Temple by our forces. This place held the planetary energy of Dark Aether as well. It was heavily guarded, and entry was barred by a great gate requiring 10 keys to unlock. These keys were hidden throughout Dark Aether by the Ing. A mission was planned, one that would find the hidden keys and recover our missing energy from the Sky Temple. Okay, so anyways, let's go. For a second I thought the game was having issues. I wasn't seeing that loading screen, all I was hearing with the sound. Some of us gets engulfed by the darkness of Umos. Okay, Luminot subject expired 1.4 cycles ago. No evidence of Ing possession present. Wounds on subject were of Luminoth origin, not Ing. Traces of machine fluid suggest an attack by a mechanoid. Yeah, that or it was Umos, basically, and he just drizzled some oil down to make it look like a machine attack. Okay, Luminoth subject expired 1.4 decacycles ago. Fatal wounds on the subject appear to have been caused by Luminoth heavy weaponry systems. Umos just comes in with a Gatling gun. Luminoth security sensor array. Array is online transmitting data. Data feed appears to be compromised, however. It is possible that the enemy is using this array. The enemy is hacked into Umos. That or it's just Umos. Okay, anyways, welcome to the Sanctuary. Basically, this area, to me, has always just given off Tron vibes. Okay, oh no, that's a Luminoth turret. Luminoth turret, automated heavy defense system. Heavy beam weapon system of Luminoth design. Evade its fire with quick movement. As the number of Luminoth warriors dwindled, they turned to machines to protect key areas. Automated gun turrets were often the first line of defense against Ing attacks. Though powerful, they weren't nimble enough to deal with agile enemy targets. What is it with all these Metroid factions and not having turrets for fast-moving targets? Okay. Yeah, this place always had a cool vibe to me, you know? It was kind of funny how you could technically go here without actually clearing just Torvis Bog. Or maybe not. Maybe there's a trigger for this place. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. It's always nice seeing just standard pirate commandos, not the dark variants. Okay, no, getting lost, boom. Boom. Come on, drop light ammo. There we go. Thank you. Gotta love how the Space Pirate Commandos have basically just have adopted the stance of just, if we can't stop Samus, if we can't kill her, then darn it, we're just gonna inconvenience her life. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're gonna just focus on getting our standard light ammo. Okay, so anyways, let's just go around. I just wanted to check. Okay, just the typical thing where we're just searching out. We're just trying to get to the temple. Octopede, rogue delivery drone. Lightly armored, disrupted units can explode in self-defense. The Octopedes were created to deliver data to Luminoth citizens. They now follow their routes in service of other rogue mechanoids. The units were designed to self-destructive attack and will explode with enough force to cause damage. Okay, so yeah, basically just blast them. Yeah, though just like any other enemy, they will drop ammo. As you can see, they can be pretty efficient to kill. Yeah, basically each one counts as an individual enemy, so that's nice for us. Okay, we're all good in terms of ammo there. Okay, just needed to check. Okay. Okay, tactical scan complete. Target mechanoid is an inactive combat drone. Unit is offline and in power conservation mode. No command signals are being received. Combat systems offline. Defense grid is not energized. AI does not respond to transmissions. Okay, scan president control system interface. Yeah, basically just like with the other area, you need the dark visor. Actually, no, you do need the dark visor. You do need to get the energy of Torvis. Okay. Ah, sorry, wrong thing. Yeah, I'm recording later than normal. Oh, okay, I just forgot to scan one. Okay, Resbit, rogue patrol drone. Variable beam cannon and digital virus delivery system. Makes targeting very dangerous. Barrier shield and phasing. Power help to protect from damage. The Resbit, though small, is a tough opponent. Its weapon system is potent, capable of firing bursts of beams at targets. A barrier shield blocks incoming attacks. It can also shift into an energy state to evade enemies. While in this state, it can transmit a powerful virus into mechanoids and armor systems. The virus can cripple your systems for a time, leaving you vulnerable. Umos will steal your data, darn it. How much you want to bet that Umos is the grand planner of that system? Yeah, basically just blast it a few times and you'll be good. Okay, anyways, these guys, quad M8 units, rogue combat drones. Main body specializes in close combat. Lower venting system can be damaged by concussive attack. Boost attack can disrupt its vortex spin. A quad is formed of two components, the quadruped main body and the flying command module. These units can function independently or link together as the need arises. The main body uses melee attacks in battle. Though durable, it needs to vent excess heat from its body. When this happens, it exposes a venting system vulnerable to concussive attacks. Basically, what'll happen is just wait for it. Okay, so basically, when you see that little red dove, attack. Okay. Command module relies on range attacks. Beam shield can be reached by obstacle systems. A quad is formed of two components, the quadruped main body and the flying command module. These units can function independently or link together as the need arises. The command module relies on ranged beam weapon attacks. It can generate a powerful beam shield to protect itself. Obstacle beams can penetrate the shield, however. So basically, if you see a white shield, dark beam. If you see a dark shield, light beam. Okay, so we got cobalt door, so we can't basically go through there. Yeah, fun fact, this area is actually where I learned what cobalt was as a color. I am not kidding you. I didn't know about just what cobalt was until this point. I always thought that cobalt, up until I came to this area, was more of a copper color. Funny what you can learn from video games. I learned about colors from video games. So anyways, we can't do anything with that, because basically Spireball track and all that. We're not getting the gas virus. We're not getting the gas virus. No. Okay, there. Yeah, when you can't target, just go with the old reliable 1-2-1-2 blast. Yeah, but as you can see, just the spider ball is going to be reigning king in this area. Okay, but for the time being, just like with any other area, we are pretty much dependent on just going through. And as you can tell, we are going to be getting power bombs here as well. Okay, we got the mini gyro chamber. Gyroscopic system engaged. Safety systems online. Safety lockdown code is as follows: Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. Okay. Amber. Cobalt. Okay. There's Crimson. And finally, Emerald. Yeah, we'll make it to the temple and then basically we'll end things off. Okay, so let's head over here. Yeah, in some ways this area is a lot more straightforward than Torvus Bog, though in other ways it's more convoluted. Particularly once you get to the Ing Hive section. Okay, come on. Get out of my personal space. Is it really running? Oh, it was just going over to another one. Okay, come on. How many of these buys are just lying around? Come on. Okay, there. Okay, so anyways, let's head over here. All combat mastery. Though, unfortunately, we can't get through this area just yet. But, of course, it's Maeve Dentium, the ultimate foe in this game. Okay, so anyways, welcome to the Ying Hive, home of the Ying. Okay, so anyways. I don't know where exactly the Hazing Cliffs are. That's where we're looking for next. Yep, right here. Okay, boom. Okay, mechanism, Dark Diligence Drone. Darkly possessed maintenance unit. Unit gains strength from Ing Symbiote. A high-powered burst of light energy can damage it. Unit gains strength from Ing... Okay, yeah, already read that. Yeah, just reading the line over and over again. Some Diligence drones have been taken by the Ing for possession duties. Their small size and durability makes them excellent scouts, able to go where most others cannot. A Dark Diligence still relies on focused energy beams for defense. Their energy construct nature makes them invulnerable to most attacks. A high-powered burst of light energy can disrupt a Dark Diligence unit. So what can this thing do that an standard Ing can't in terms of just moving around? And there we go. First missile of this area. Okay, so anyways, let's get out of here. Though I can't help but wonder, was this place created at the same time as just the rest of Dark Aether? Because basically, you know, it would be kind of nice you get a free military base. And by the way, just there's our first, there's a Hive Temple key right there for the taking. Okay. Yeah, we could go over there. I think that we need to go through this door. Yeah, blast the dark door with light energy. Want to blast the dark door with light energy? Okay, Ingworm Cache, living storage unit of the Ing Horde. The Ingworms wrap their bodies around useful items to protect them. They are defenseless. The Ingworms wrap their bodies around useful items to protect them. They are defenseless, they are not terribly durable, and have no form of attack. Hence their assignment as storage bearers for the Horde. Your purpose is to store items. Your purpose is to get blasted. Okay. Okay, I think this is the way that we need to go. Yeah, we'll be exploring this entire place at one point or another, so no worries. Okay, yep, sure enough. Hive Dynamo works. Okay, for a second I thought it was everyone's favorite, the Ing Storm. Okay, let's just wipe you out. It's as if the game's saying, blast them with missiles. You know you want to blast them with missiles. So many missiles that you could be blasting them with. I try to swing. I try to be a risk taker. I try to get hit by that thing, and of course I get hit by that thing. There. Oh, finally. Okay. Okay, indestructible barrier shield scans indicate presence of control system. Control present not present in the visible spectrum or the current time space. So you know the drill. Flipping Ing Storm! Freaking Ing Barbs! These things are trying to take the Space Pirate approach. The Space Pirates have informed them of their tactics! Okay, let's get back. Okay. Okay, all I have in my notes is to go to the upper part of the room. Okay. Okay, that is the dynamo axis, but we want that dynamo works. Ugh. I am not a big fan of these quad units. Come on, get out, get away, get away. No, I'm trapped in the guy! Help! Okay. As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of these guys. I mean, they're cool enemies and all, but just they're irritating to deal with. Come on, get away from me. Get away. As you can tell, I am not a big fan of these pricks. Okay, Diligence class drone, heavy maintenance unit. Revolving mechanoid with energy-based attacks, vulnerable to dark energy. The Diligence drones were the first cleaning units designed by the Lunoth. They were modified for combat duty once the war began, but were outshined by the newer Harmony class units. A Diligence unit focused energy beams to perform its duties. Their energy construct nature makes them invulnerable to most attacks. The dark energy can't disrupt them. Okay, so basically just magnetic rails. It's always the spider ball. I could have sworn that it was a lot faster to get through this area. Alright. Oh yeah, these things. Glad to know that these things live. Myclops, rogue mechanoid triclops. Luminant designed mechanoid gather with powerful jaws, removes intruders forcibly. Luminant tried to domesticate and train a number of triclops for use in the war, but failed. Undaunted, they created mechanical versions of the hardy creatures to use in battle. The few Myclops that remain now serve other mechanoids, turning their own jaws and earth-moving power against their former masters. Yes, they serve only Umos. No! Okay, well, at least we defeated one of them. Imagine you died of one of these things. Okay, there. Okay, I think we're almost to the temple. I think we're almost there. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. The main Gyro chamber, where you just want to smash it. You just want to see that thing break. Okay. Okay, security door is active. We're going to need to activate a nearby security panel. Okay, Echo Beam. Yeah, we really can't make use of that now. And as you can see, we can't really get past there. We can die to the dynamo. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. Yeah, like I said, this place can feel kind of weird just traveling through. Okay. Okay, part of the security system, shoot the target to rotate the lens. Okay, orient beam to matching frequencies is to deactivate the system. Okay, so basically just your classic rotational puzzle. There we go. Okay, and I think this is just a save room. Yep, just your standard save room. Okay, I do believe that we're very close to the temple. Yeah, and then I'm gonna say that for about 5 hours more. Just, we're almost to the temple! We're almost to the temple! We're almost there! Almost there! Any minute! Any minute now! Almost there! Okay, wreckage. Densium! Everything is densium in this world! Everything is densium! Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if the air was just a powdered form of densium. Okay, temple access. One of these things. It's always one of these things. Okay. Okay. There. Okay, and Sanctuary Temple. Translator node over there, and a door that we can't access over there. But we will. We'll soon gain access. Dark Quad. Darkly possessed combat drone. Ink possession strengthens target. Main body specialized in close combat. The Ink discovered they could possess and control specific artificially intelligent machines as well as living beings. They soon turned the loyal quad drones against the Luminoth, finding the tenacious machines to be quite useful additions to the Horde. Basically, it's a Darkling version of basically the quads. No. Oh right, we can actually use dark energy on them. And I'm running low on health. Okay. There. Okay, let's see if we can get some more health. Didn't realize how low I was. Yeah, that's the thing about the Metroid series, where it's so easy just to lose track of how much health you have, because basically, just Samus can soak up hits like no tomorrow. And she barely flinches. Samus takes a full-on laser blast to the face, and she barely blinks. For her, it's like a mild gust in the wind. Okay. here we go. No, I just noticed something about the temples. All of the colors of the nodes there represent basically correlate to the translator nodes that you unlock. Pretty cool. Luminous scan bioscan complete. Luminous subject terminated 1.1 decacycles ago. Subject has taken damage from a number of Luminoth weapon systems, most likely those turned by rogue Luminoth combat droids. It took more than the Ing to defeat this warrior. It also took Umos. Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. Unfortunately, thanks to the dark works of Umos, this fortress in its last days was used for anything but. You see, Umos, in his selfish greed, transferred all of our energy, all of our defense resources, to his crypto mining operation, as well as an NFT scam, and to also fuel his Warhammer game. His PC is gamer rigged near the energy, apparently. So loyal, so devoted to the blockchain was Umos that he gained access to it. It is the pocket dimension he has mastered. It is his realm now. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did, for a time. Then I got an email telling me that I won a sweepstakes and a free boat, and I thought to myself, heck yeah! Finally, things are looking up. So I clicked on it, and then the next thing I knew, all of my drones were hacked. And then Umos came riding in. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to Dark Aether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you are in the Hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the Hive has never fallen. No area of the Ing had fallen in your battles with them. The only one doing falling was the Luminoth. I have updated your Translator Module. You can access devices and doors coded with Cobalt holograms. Search the area is now open to you. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. Strangle Umos for me! Shoot him in the head! Good luck, let the light of Aether show you the way. The Final Crusade. While our forces on Dark Aether fought desperate battles against superior numbers, our best minds completed the work. The Energy Transfer Module, a device designed to recover our lost planetary energy, was ready at last. A force of our greatest warriors was assembled, each equipped with their best armor and weaponry available. We sent this brave cadre of fighters to invade the Sky Temple and seize the missing energy lying within. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with that. See you next time. Bye.